Aita for not feeling bad for missing my BF mom's funeral anymore. Sorry if this story is everywhere, I'm not the best at storytelling loudly crying. So this happened a little over a year ago in January of 2023. So my F23 BF's M24 mom passed suddenly in January of 2023, completely unexpected. It took everyone by a whirlwind. So I'm a college student and my BF is not. Also note that we live in San Antonio, Texas, and the funeral was in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, an 8-hour drive from each other. So when his mom passed, he was in the BR and I stayed in SA, and he and his brothers had to do funeral planning and everything, and my dad called and told me, if the funeral is this day or this day we can go down there, but I don't want you going to that city alone. It's not a safe city if you don't know. So I told my BF, if it's this day or this day I can come to the funeral. It ended up not being any of those days, but I still tried to find a way to get down there, but there was a freeze, so at the time the Greyhound buses weren't running. I didn't have a ride. I also didn't have my car down there at the time. And I had no money for a plane ticket, also lost my credit card at the time, so I couldn't put tickets on my CC either. Oh, and also my dad was only able to take me those specific days because of his work schedule. So anyways, I couldn't go. Even with the efforts I made, I just genuinely couldn't go because nothing worked out in my favor. So months after the funeral, he tried making me feel bad for not going, and I told him everything I tried, buses, plane tickets, rides, and that they all just wouldn't work out, and he said, if you wanted to be there you would have, but quite literally I had no way of getting there. And I also told him that school was an issue because at the time I was taking labs, and the way that makeup labs worked, it wouldn't have worked out for me either. But anyways, over a year later he keeps trying to make me feel bad for missing the funeral, and of course I would have loved to be there and support him, but he's acting like I didn't try to get there at all, so it's at the point where I just don't feel bad anymore because he keeps trying to make me feel bad. Aita. Also sorry this is everywhere. I just started rambling at one point because it's a lot easier to say this story in person than over text.